Hello YouTube, Reddit Math here, and welcome back to the Red Estate. I think for this week's mission, we're going to primarily focus on getting a little bit of reserve gold built up, and with that in mind, this long mission here with a very rare trinket reward. Even though it's unlikely to be a trinket reward I'm really going to use, it'll sell for more than any of the others. Since we are heading into the ruins, I'm thinking Sauvigni would be very well equipped to take a party out. Maybe like rock Sauvigni, so that he'll still be able to use his Holy Lance, and then like a Bercy and Vare combo. So very interested in getting characters up into the level 5 range so that I am able to start tackling some of the harder missions again. And we're just a couple of days away from the Cove, where finally some of these characters can start leveling up with the rest of us. That should do it. We've got plenty of gold right now, so I'm not too terribly worried about our provisions. With 2 campfires and an occultist along for the ride, I say 3 stacks of food should be enough. Go with a full complement of torches and then like a stack and a half of, a full complement of shovels and a stack and a half of torches. Something like that. Like 2 of each of these. We are going to the ruins, so holy water, a couple of keys, and say 1 or 2 medicinal herbs. That leaves us 3 open slots right at the beginning, and hopefully we get an opportunity to burn away some of our inventory space very, very quickly. Kind of like the idea when bringing along a Hellion that is capable of debuffing herself in order to receive fairly large bonuses, that the medicinal herbs may truly shine in that scenario. You know, if you're worried about breakthrough.
The fiends must be driven back. And what better place to begin than the seat of our noble line?
If you're worried about breakthrough and, you know, the debuffs that it brings along with it, you can offset that by just having enough medicinal herbs to use them every time. This is a weird little layout, isn't it? So if we go around here, down, up, over there, and then we'll only have to really backtrack through that one hallway, and we can come over and up. That makes the most sense. Absolutely. When the game originally entered early access, the Hellions breakthrough last gasp. Interesting. Speed places steady. Okay. The Hellions breakthrough did not have that associated damage debuff with it. So you could just basically bring Hellions along and have them just using breakthrough continuously to cleave through anything in the front ranks. It was extremely overpowered and did not last all that long. But you can kind of get back to those days, you know, if you just bring a lot of medicinal herbs with you and are prepared. These guys looking on dodge is actually not too bad. As long as you're prepared with tons of medicinal herbs, you can get that original feeling from the early access launch in February all over again. Similarly with like the lepers,
a faint hope blossoms.
The leper skill that is both a buff and a debuff all at the same time. You can basically use medicinal herbs to, you know, just get the debuff taken care of and only get the positive results out of it. I believe it is like upping accuracy but decreasing like dodge and protection. So it's generally still an okay ability to use for him, but you can make it much better. Actually don't really have like the greatest of trap disarms here. The Hellion with her larger pool of HP just in case things go awry seems to be making the most sense there. Alright, we are getting some pretty decent scouts though, I'm not going to complain about that. They're very short scouts, but as long as they keep happening, we'll be fine. Yep, stash heirlooms, got it. Portraits, can't use portraits. Portraits probably worthwhile over Jade right now. Something like that makes me feel okay. Yeah. I'm like not entirely sure how the scouting mechanic works, even to this point. Obviously, some characters are more likely to do it than others, but like, we don't have a straight like scouting skill listed anywhere. Also, it seems to vary slightly by how far the scout actually reaches, which is another sort of interesting mechanic. Sometimes we're just getting these like one hallway scouts. Okay, one more torch. Finally, our first shovel.
Even the cold stone seems bent on preventing passage.
Now, the cold stone is not going to get its way. Sometimes you just have to be an ice cream shop. Alright. Toss out.
Strike.
That is very nice. I think combined with a first turn Abyssal Artillery, no crits, which would have been lovely and probably prevented one of those guys from ever getting to attack. He's down to 8. Probably worth it. We take his first turn away. And then these guys are not going to be bleeding. I might as well try with the higher crit chance.
Decimated.
Nice. Dead weight. And both moved and stunned. Okay. The move actually not so bad. It does reset us for another leap forward. Although, kind of hoping this guy's dead by then. And indeed he will be. Awesome. So that means there's very little for her to do right now. Teeny tiny incisions. And we're mostly counting on our Hellion to get things done. Yeah, an axe blade. I can live through an axe blade. Another wicked hack. 9. Down to 10. I do not foresee him living through this turn. Might want to get a little bit of HP on... He's down 12, he's down 9. 2. Not an amazing boon, really.
Devastating blow.
Save those crits for later, Sauvigni. We're going to need them. Okay. We want gold. Gold is good. Man. I'm going to do it over portraits for now. I'll hold on to the onyx, especially in a long dungeon. I feel like we can get enough to make that more valuable than a gold stack eventually. Really would just like the opportunity to not walk into a trap.
Ancient traps lie in wait, unsprung and thirsting for blood.
Let's go ahead and give her one of those. Actually, you know what? That's fine. We'll clear out one inventory space worth of food. Would like an opportunity to start spotting some curios that require some of the provisions we brought along, you know, so that we can start using them up. We've been mostly encountering sacks and crates, which are fine, except, well, I was like reaching for the torch key. Okay, that's fine. Maybe we'll get a little bit better of a reward out of it. Oh man, these guys are coming in fast. Those corals do so much damage too. Worry about healing, or we'll do one of these just to soften these guys up. We'll let the Plague Doctor deal with the rest of it. And then, you know, oh my god, I love 50. 50 is amazing. He got so banished. He banished thee. Alright. Always cool when... You'll notice that Sauvigni and Reynald are not the same as it comes to a Crusader. They're built a lot differently, with Sauvigni here being just a powerhouse of offensive damage, although he can't soak up nearly as much incoming. 50, 27, 23, 4, meh. But he can dish it out, one-shotting any and all of these little skeletons that might come in our way. Awesome. That is, of course, only really applicable when he's facing the unholy, but as long as he is on a crusade, to be sure. Another bookshelf. Do a little light reading. Passages are unsettling. A little bit of stress. Not the worst thing in the world. We're actually doing fantastic on stress right now. Torchlight, on the other hand. Why are we burning through torches so quickly? That's actually kind of interesting. Go with that. Oh, man. And he gets to act immediately. 7. You know what? I am going to go ahead and start with the healing. Okay. Good dodge. And then she will easily fall there. And then Sauvigni should easily be able to take out the marksman. Like so. Oh my god. Didn't really even need the Plague Doctor to have done her part. So, Incision. Does get the bleed. 7. It's like 9 from one attack effectively. That's not bad. 13. Excellent. What do you got for us? Bleed. Ooh, that actually stung quite a bit. This might be an ample opportunity for us to actually stun these guys and keep them around for a turn or two longer than we might otherwise need. Oh, 13. Not quite. Okay. You know what? Let's just go ahead and end him just in case, and this will give us an opportunity then to throw out a critical 1 HP healed. Excellent. Just excellent. You know, I'm just going to skip you. And we'll let her buff herself. Heal for 1. Excellent.
The bigger the beast, the greater the glory.
Oh, yeah. Why did he get to go first? That's totally not fair. It basically negated all of the healing that we've been doing this turn. Wonderful. Wonderful. Yeah, yeah. And good night. Alright.
This expedition at least promises success.
We totally cannot take this stuff. What do I want to get rid of? I guess Onyx, you are not going to be sticking around. The buff, but then the campfire will get rid of it. I'm debating. We actually do have a fair amount of damage, but you know what? I'm just going to push forward. We'll let him grab the suit of armors. Great insights. Oh, wow. It was not a buff. I thought that was a... Apparently, I'm totally wrong. Apparently did nothing to him. Okay, then. Fair enough. It's probably...
Curious
14?
is the trap maker's art.
Freaking kidding me with that?
His efficacy unwitnessed by his own eyes.
They probably tried to maybe replace his locked-in positive trait, and that's why it didn't do anything. Not entirely sure, really. Ugh. Torchlight burning out. Okay, just get a scout from right here. That might tell us we don't need to go that way, but that's not what it tells us. Alright, that's fine. Let Bercy do the reading this time. Unremarkable. Okay. Fairly easy hallway fight. Did not reset, though. Well, that is unfortunate. Let's go with the healing, especially after that trap encountered earlier. And then maybe a little bit of that. Yeah. Well, didn't get to go first. No, really didn't get to go first. Okay. Owie. Don't do that. That's not nice. Nobody likes it when you crit for 15. You're not around long enough to really even appreciate what you did. Oh, wow. 6 healing off of that is awesome. 17, 19. Crit for 12, also pretty good. Alright then. Well, that's sorted out that rather quickly. And we kill him with the stun.
Size alone does not dissuade the sharpened blade.
I think we're going to have to give up our crests for just right now. We're also going to let the torchlight dim a bit. That way it can burn down while we're backtracking and not be a huge deal. Okay. Mr. Tempting Goblet Bone Nobleman, I don't really enjoy it all that much. But shouldn't be too hard to deal with these guys. Maybe toss out one of those. That crit for 14 is actually quite lovely. I'm thinking we combine one of these with... didn't get to act first. Okay. Well, that's fine. His little bayonet jab doesn't do all that much damage, and he is then completely out of the fight. Rock can clean up the noble. We'll spread a little bit of health before we're done here. Non-critical healing, not quite as glamorous when it happens that way. Okay. Anybody else? Lovely. 9 I can deal with. 9 I can totally deal with. We'll buff there, even though I know it will do absolutely no good, but hey, we got the 1 HP off of it. And...
a trifling victory. But a victory nonetheless.
I don't think the common trinket is going to be coming back with us. Oh, I really hate giving up the gold to the point that I'm not going to give it up. We'll trade that for busts and call it a day. Alright then. Check this out with some holy water. Ooh, nice. Look, his negative quirks was removed. I'm digging that. Alright, we'll start heading back. The plan here is before we step foot in any new territory, we will probably go ahead and use our first campfire. Clean out a little bit of space, get a little bit of health back. Probably take everybody's stress back down to 0 if I had to guess. Yeah, we're not really hurting for stress. HP, a little bit low. Okay. What have we here? That appears to be a sconce. Maybe it contains a torch. That's the way sconces work. Alright. Rock is from a fairly... oh, man. This would have been awesome with... oh,
if only
still pretty
treasure
awesome.
could staunch the flow of otherworldly corruption.
1,000 gold. Don't say. Alright. This is not a good dungeon for heirlooms. I'm sorry, heirlooms. You're just not winning when it comes to my greed today. Okay. And I think from here, we will go ahead and use our first campfire.
A moment of respite. A chance to steel oneself against the coming horrors.
The healing is quite nice, and then we're largely just going to get some buffs from these guys. Like Sharpened Spear. Really just stress reducing, except Zealous Vigil, although without him having any stress, I'm not super concerned. No one is diseased. Self-only, heal and speed. Oh yeah, one companion, damage up. Probably not even a tiny bit necessary on him, but what are you gonna do? Get the speed buff there, and then I guess, why not? Go and grab a little bit of extra accuracy, and use a little bit of stress. You have the heart of a panther. I can feel it purring. Something tells me that that sound coming in from inside Ver's chest is probably not a panther.
The light, the promise of safety.
An eldritch abomination, perhaps, but not a panther. Oh, come on. You must know what is within. I get it. I get it. Okay, a little bit of gold. And we finally have plenty of inventory space to start bringing some more stuff back with us. I think all in all, we are going to just be steamrolling this dungeon, coming back with very little stress and a fairly decent haul of experience. Okay, Blight. You know what? I kind of feel like it's a waste to throw the Abyssal Artillery at these guys, because I don't... oh, come on. Bleed? Really? I don't see them living through a single attack from our Hellion or our Crusader. Man, they are getting plenty of opportunities to act before us, though. Yeah. So, well, if it bleeds there, that will easily take care of her, and then a Holy Lance will more than dispatch him. Alright, problem solved. Ugh. Okay. Anybody? 118. Crit for 1. Yeah. I think we have very differing ideas of what a critical success looks like, my friend. Alright, we'll let him go ahead and at least get rid of his bleeding. Maybe inflict a little bit on somebody else. Yeah, we did. And then... Nice. Don't question Sauvigni's holy word.
Confidence is a slow and insidious killer.
A little bit of food. We can easily do something with that. Then go back here. Go back here. Everybody's sorted. Maybe let you do this? Is it... Nope, no effect. I thought there was something we could do to this thing. Maybe I'm wrong. Great insight into the world. Not entirely sure what that accomplished. Maybe it gave me balanced. Not really looking for move resist right now. Sorry. Oh wow. Fight right away. But no big deal. Let's see if we can crit for 1 again. Nope, but we did inflict bleed. Okay. Torchlight's not looking so hot either. And another bleed. Of course, we used all our bandages, but we did get 1 in loot. So I'm going to use that right there. Oh, and then what should we do here? Maybe an incision. Resisted the bleed. That's unfortunate. This is 8 to 15. 8 to 15. 13 to 24. You know what? I'm going to go for the AoE from both of these guys to do something like that in a 1-2 punch. Awesome. Yep, you're debuffed. It's okay. A little bit of healing out here. And then... Anybody wants to act first? I guess we probably should have removed his bleed with Bercy, but I got a little overzealous. Yeah. That stress isn't amazing, but I can live with it. Yeah. Impaled.
As victories mount, so too will resistance.
Wish I would have held on to the Onyx. Citrine, on the other hand, I'm pretty okay with getting rid of. We don't have any bandages, which is unfortunate. Swap these guys back. That's going to last like 3 or 4 turns. Pop the torch for 2, and I get a move on. Pack contains the loot. More torches. I'm pretty okay with more torches. And more loot. Just a little bit of gold. Okay. Alright, we can deal with these guys. Let's say before heal there. Man. It's probably the cauldron we have on him, but healing has not been great this entire dungeon. Alright. A little bit of blight. A little bit of stress. Everybody, of course, targeting her. Why wouldn't they? Plenty of damage there. And then I'm thinking... Wow. That was a very underpowered breakthrough. Too bad. Too bad. Okay. Maybe a little more healing here. Crit for 5. Okay.
Death waits.
Man.
For the slightest.
Everyone suddenly decided they did not like rock. Like everyone. Well, good thing she got that move resistance quirk. I'm sure it meant the difference between life and death there. It probably did not mean the difference between life and death there, just in case you were wondering. I'm going to go ahead and medicinal herbs off her negative quirk, and then I'm going to try this again. Man, I guess it really just needs the crits to happen for that to be worthwhile. I don't know. But the stun's going to ensure she's not doing any more of it. Okay. Well, Sauvigni can easily take care of these guys on his own. I think we'll be alright. Maybe 4 down to 9. Let's go with this, just so she doesn't do anything else that she'll regret. Left him with 1 HP. Of course we did. Of course we did. But we did get to act first, so it just doesn't matter. Alright. Should find plenty of treasures here.
Awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
You know what? Probably not going to take those. I've probably thrown away like 750 worth of citrine by now, which is too bad. But you gotta do what you gotta do, right? Hidden compartment.
Packs laden with loot are often low on supplies.
Common trinkets. We're gonna go ahead and start throwing some of this stuff away, as we are getting fairly close to the end of this dungeon. Okay, we need to go to both of the rooms at the end. We've got... Never mind, I thought we were close to the end of this dungeon. We've got 5 more fights to go through. That is an extremely dense arrangement of enemies, game. I do say so. Alright. It's fine. We're fine. Blanket fire can go to hell. Okay. Let's see. These guys have 25% protection. Damage over time might be kind of useful against them. And again, yeah, let's go with the damage over time. That's not only just the right decision because I got a critical hit and therefore would kill him all by itself, but
such a terrible assault cannot be left unanswered.
Yeah, let's answer the terrible assault now, please. But I still think it was the right decision, even had that done less damage. Because we're going to do that to him, so anything for the back ranks was kind of wasted. And then she's still debuffed. Let's go ahead and medicinal herb right there. And let's out a wicked hack on him. Okay. Lovely. Who gets to go first, I wonder? We do. Okay. Our healing has gotten significantly better. That's at least something. Get a little bit thrown his way as well. And you know what? There's no way that we stun him without killing him. Okay. Yeah, we're just too buffed up, doing too much damage even with those stunning attacks. Probably should have realized that ahead of time, but it's okay. Wonder how this works. It's a box. You put things in it. It protects them from the elements. I mean, it's not rocket surgery. Oh, portrait. Portrait. Probably not going to be able to do a portrait. Oh. Okay. You guys just take it from here, you know? I'll just close my eyes and walk forward slowly, and you guys can walk into whatever curios you would like. Ooh. Hello, big guy. How are you today? Yeah, good, good. I'm glad to hear it. I really am. Protection speed. So a little bit of dodge, but... Oh, that 14 was quite nice. Fire of the Stars, you don't say. Combined with something like that, he's gonna get probably 1 attack, which is too bad. Then I'm probably gonna want to focus on stunning the crap out of this guy.
Oblivion.
Oh god. Ooh. Death's Door. Alright. It's fine. We're fine. Everybody's fine. Okay. All we really have to do here is hack someone that can heal. Okay. You're alright, Bercy. Nothing to worry about. She's not giving up. Nope, not in her nature. Okay. She can't really do anything to the front rank from this position. I could move her back to the third position, which might have made more sense, but I think we're going to be okay either way. Getting a stun in there. Another wicked hack for 9. Down to 23. Okay. We're probably in range that we can take him out this turn. 1. Oh, and it bled. 1, and it bled. Why? Why? Okay. Stun resistance is up to 90. So you know what? Let's just kill him. Okay. Truth did prevail. I agree, Sauvigni.
Glittering gold, trinkets and baubles. Paid for in blood.
Oh, I don't want any of that stuff. So we'll get rid of that. We'll be able to use our last key, which will at least clear up 1 inventory spot, which will immediately go towards crests. Okay, then. And let's get a move on. HP, kind of looking a little low. Not gonna lie. We might think about stopping. We'll consider it. We'll see what happens. I think we'll go into our next fight. If we could get a fairly early heal out of Vare, we might be able to get Bercy out of any sort of real danger. Yeah, you guys, again, just do your own thing. I'll be over here if anybody needs me. Okay. Okay. And let's do this. All human opponents, huh? 2 was not what I was talking about. Okay. Nice. Man, that crit chance on that attack. Unreal. I'll keep this bit for later. Look at Bercy. She's taking souvenirs. Oh. Girl after my own heart. Okay. Fairly low damage attacks coming in, though. Can't complain too much about that. Only 15 on that, though. When they are not unholy opponents, we don't hit nearly as hard. All right, let's try another. 5. 5's okay. I think if you're gonna take an occultist with something like a damage trinket that's reducing his healing, you've really got to pair him with somebody else with decent healing. Like, had he been out here with Reynald, for instance, I think it would have been okay. Wow. Crit both the times we used that. Okay, then. You guys can just go away. Thanks. Lovely, lovely. Or maybe the Arbalist and her skill that also increases, like, future healing. Like, maybe that would turn it around? Who knows? Oh, man. Come on now. Yeah. History of Sin, buddy. Confession boosts are not your ally. I think that is our second to last torch. Okay. Well, then, that means this will actually take us below 75. Not too bad. 12, 13. Really got to get some HP out here. Blind her. You know what? Why not? Get the stun here. They're only taking 2 actions per turn, and we're taking 3. That makes it worth it. We're taking 4, and then we've removed that down to 3 on our side, 1 on their side. It's a pretty large advantage, all things considered. Didn't like that, did ya? No. Spirits claim you. Okay. Okay. Nothing I can do but heal from here. 7. A little bit of bleed damage. One taking 5. Well, I really wish he had not gotten to Howl. But it's okay. Let's stun him, and then we'll spend an entire turn just buffing ourselves. Okay. A little bit of HP, and the littlest bit of HP, really. Alright, alright. Well, here we go. Use our torch, grab more crests. We're not going to need any more shovels. We're not going to get to use anything on this curio. Alright, stash loot. I like gold. Gold's good. Let me get rid of the shovel for that. One more torch. Fairly conveniently placed, all things considered.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
Our purpose is going to be to kill these overgrown spiders as quickly and efficiently as possible. Alright, that ensures both of the back ones don't get to do anything. The web and mark means that the webber is going to attack him. But that, of course, assumes that he even gets a chance to act. Alright, this was a super easy fight. Able to polish things off. Oh, maybe I spoke too soon. Okay. It would be nice if they didn't dodge everything we threw out at them after this point. Yep, there we go. And the spider will bleed to death, which is a phrase that is totally not something I thought I would end up saying. Whatever, we don't need deeds. We accomplished our mission, we'll continue adventuring, and we use a campfire.
Huddled together, furtive and vulnerable. Rats in a maze.
No, I actually think she took the most of this. So reject the gods isn't the worst idea in the world. These guys will each pick up just a little bit, and then he could do a zealous speech. Yeah, he could. After she rejects the gods, and then he sort of reassures everyone we're totally fine. So we have stress resists here. 5, 9, 4. It's a little bit of overkill, I'd say. But I don't think anyone else really needs anything. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. So why not? He'll take the first watch. And then we'll go ahead and head back to town.
More bones return to rest. Devils remanded to their abyss.
Okay, not a bad haul. A little over 20,000, and we're probably a little bit light on heirlooms compared to where we could be, but we did get a couple of crest drops right at the end there that probably helped that out quite a bit. Yeah, so it's just the 6 busts and 48 crests. All right. We also managed to pick up 8 XP for each of these guys. Not too bad. One more of these would get Sauvigni to 5. All good quirks. Horn Scrounger, Ruin Scrounger, and Tough. Okay, I can live with that. Not a bad haul overall, especially if we don't have to spend any money once we get back to town.
Caused this great foulness, and it is shameful that I must rely upon you to set it right.
Especially if we don't have to spend any money once we return to town on things like de-stressing. That helps our economy head in the right direction. Reynald has returned, thank God. Port removed Calm, Poyer removed Creeping Cough, and still no Highwayman. Still no Highwayman. Alright, we've only got a couple of more episodes to go, hoping to get a Highwayman, so that we could fill out our level 0 party as I wanted. Just a couple of days away from the release of the Cove at this point. I'm probably actually going to record every bit of the Darkest Dungeon that I play between now and then all today. Today is Saturday. And so I'll just take a couple of days off from playing the game, basically. Probably to answer your comments that I hope you leave below this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, feel free to subscribe for more videos daily. Leave a like or a comment if you have anything to say about this or any of my other episodes. And I will catch you guys next time.